Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Great Ape Debate of 2025. But today, I thought that as a goofy men's locker room conversation, what we could do is try to compare which of these apes would win in a bracket-style fight-to-the-death tournament, and to see which one will emerge on top. Gorilla Grodd versus King Kong. Okay. This is a tough one. We need to understand how strong Gorilla Grodd actually is. He has mind control. He can fight the Flash. He's like a beefed up gorilla. But otherwise, it really is just telepathy and mind control.
I think I'm a big fan of Kong, and I'd love to see him do more. But at the end of the day, he's just a big gorilla. He doesn't have anything supernatural going for him, aside from his size and strength.
Godzilla is fantastic. I really like the films. Like, guilty pleasure for me is watching the new MonsterVerse films. Like, after the first one, they were very much, like, not sort of artistically sound in really any way, shape, or form, but they're always fun to just watch big monsters. I feel like we understand. It's like he could regenerate, and he's really, really big, and he can breathe a big laser. And King Kong couldn't just defeat him, but he did go toe-to-toe with him and almost beat him. And then the pair of them were able to beat Mechagodzilla together.
I still feel like it's gonna be Grodd. I think he's got too much, like, I think the psionic is the biggest buff, the psionic powers.
Yeah.
I think if it's as simple as getting into someone's head who is vulnerable to that and convincing them not to fight or commanding them not to fight.
I don't know. But yeah, I feel like if Gorilla Grodd is fast enough to catch the Flash and he could mind control King Kong immediately and just make his head explode or make him fall over. And that would be that. So I feel like Gorilla Grodd does just take it in the end. Sun Wukong wins. I mean, Gorilla Grodd, I would say, you know, because he's almost as fast as the Flash, Gorilla Grodd can probably keep up with Sun Wukong on a speed level, but I think Sun Wukong is too mentally strong to be mind controlled. So I think that Sun Wukong definitely clears this one as well. The final battle, Sun Wukong versus the Rillaboom Party, which, if we're being honest, is ridiculous in terms of his feats of strength across all of folklore and fiction and mythology alike. Sun Wukong is one of the most powerful characters.
Every story I've ever heard about Sun Wukong is that he's chill, he's cool, and he's woke.
Sun Wukong would win in any actual physical test of strength, but these guys love each other. These guys are going to form a strong bond. And really, an empire of monkeys ruled by Sun Wukong and Donkey Kong together would be the greatest empire on Earth. They would vanquish
I want to live there.
Yeah, me too. I feel like that'd be fun. If I wanted to say something about this, you know, this time we saw a little more unity, a little more love between people, you know? It doesn't matter if you're stronger than somebody else. It doesn't matter if you think you're better than somebody else. Everybody can join together, and then, you know, we can all enjoy some bananas and a good time. So whatever, right?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Love wins.
Love wins. Thank you so much for the
thank
you for the invite. I was gonna say it's been a long time since I've talked about monkeys at length like this with another person, but I don't know if I ever have in my entire life where I can just compare different fictional monkeys. That is ridiculous.
This is truly a match made in heaven, and I'm so glad.
It's like a reward.
I'd like to imagine that, like, when you were auditioning and, like, in the Niji hiring process, they were, like, already thinking, like, yeah, this guy's really good, he's definitely got what it takes, and then they hear you say, like, oh yeah, I'm a big fan of monkeys, this guy's gonna be able to talk about monkeys with Vox, this is gonna be so great.
I remember in my application video, I included a picture of my collection of plush monkeys.
Holy
and I also had to fast, because for mine, I didn't script it. And I remember there was a part that I had to fast forward to the point that it was incomprehensible because I started talking about monkeys.
Your desk, your setup with all of your collection of monkeys is absolutely insane. It's the most ridiculous monkey collection I've ever seen. It puts mine to shame.
That's not even half of it.
It's not even half of it. How does bro have so many apes? I need to catch up. I've got a bunch. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Donkey Kong.
DK.